You know, as Black people, we go out here, we sign petitions, we march, we advocate for any time there's any kind of police corruption, any kind of social injustice that happens to us. And he's basically saying we have neglected Jussie and that his brother is facing some serious time for creating this false narrative. And part of that is because MAGA was involved. Now, he is saying that MAGA was not uttered by his brother and things of that nature. You know what? I'm just going to let you hear a quick part of what he said, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
They claim he said the attackers were wearing MAGA hats. He never said that. And yet they've based their entire investigation on those ugly red MAGA hats. The detective who says he found the video of these brothers buying the red hat is none other than Detective Richard Hagan, who was sued by Laquan McDonald's family for covering up a Chicago police officer murdering the child after Laquan was shot 16 times. The city of Chicago had to pay $5 million to settle the lawsuit. The Osundero brothers were under 24-hour surveillance and security until CPD took them to testify at the grand jury on February 20th, 2019, where they were held with no food or water for 47 hours, and they finally broke and told the truth? Sure. The very same video of them buying the red hats was leaked to the media and broadcast widely, causing a stir. And then the next day, Jussie was indicted on 16 counts by the CPD. Most of us remember that day and remember the Eddie Johnson being publicly on TV, convicting my brother, holding a press conference to say how ashamed he was of a Black man playing the race card.
So, okay, the video, that's just a little bit of it. But the video, you can find it on his Instagram if you want to check it out. It's about a 7-minute long video, and that's from Jussie's brother, Jake. So he raises, and he like I said, he's basically calling out Black people, specifically investigative Black journalists, because he just doesn't feel like he feels like all of a sudden a group of people who don't believe anything the police say, me being one of them, and all of a sudden we just turn our backs and we just believe the police, and we are overlooking the fact that Donald Trump basically used this to say, oh, look, Black people be making stuff up, which he did. We all remember that. But I just don't know. So I only brought that up because I'm really just going to pose this question to you guys. Did we do Jussie, whatever? Did we do him a disservice? Did we just automatically, for whatever reason, whatever bias we have, or for the ridiculous nature of the story, or because it was what I thought, like, why? There's no way in hell I would walk with a noose. Do we kind of say that's not what I would have done? He also says that there's no way his brother would be dumb enough to pay these people via a check. He says there's text messages to prove that it was all about fitness. He also says there is a video and 2 eyewitnesses to this attack, which I've never seen. And he says that the police covered up. So that's my question. Did we just, for whatever reason, for whatever we felt about Jussie, did we just write him off because of our own bias? Or does this just sound ridiculous? Which is where I was leaning. But I'm just going to ask you guys that. I need to know.